Hello. How's it going out there tonight? Oh, I'm trying to get my screen situated. You're in. Hey, Jeremiah. How you doing? Good to see you out there on YouTube. How you doing? I hope you can hear me okay. Let me know you can hear me. I made you a moderator again, Jeremiah. Hope you don't mind. You do? Well, let me bring up YouTube here on a screen. And is it published? Oh, I usually shut the computer down after we're sitting here for 9.5 hours working all day, and then I don't come back on until a little bit ahead of doing my live stream. 40 videos, that's awesome. Ooh, got it kind of loud. Can you hear it? I love it. Quarantine cooking. Oh, Chips Ahoy. Oh my God, it looks really delicious. All right, you got me hooked in. Good job, Jeremiah. Making ice cream sandwiches, homemade. Hey, thanks for joining us. How you doing? Can you give me a little thumbs up on the old live stream? We're hanging out. I don't know what anybody wants to talk about tonight, but I thought we'd jump on and try to be sociable while being physically distant from anybody else on the planet, right? Long day at work today. It's pretty boring, I have to say. When I am not in the office with everybody, I mean, it's nice to chat with people via Skype and email and, you know, the occasional phone call, but yeah, Maya has a new video out. His queen eating ice cream sandwiches. I'm really hungry now. Yes, Jeremiah. Gotta leave you a comment. Oh, comments are turned off. I keep forgetting that. But I gave it a thumbs up. So I'm messaging a few people to let them know I'm back here trying to be sociable. I turned my my noisy phone down. It's making all kinds of racket. So what's new, Jeremiah? Oh. All right. Let me go see what your link is. I'm looking. It's thinking about it. It's loading. Ooh. It says you're still uploading it. A shared video. So I don't think it's done yet. I'll have to go back in later. Does it tell you, Jeremiah, how long it takes to upload? Like YouTube does? YouTube kind of gives you an estimate of how far you go on and how much longer it thinks it'll take based on your upload rate. Getting messages. I'm looking. You know, data is amazing. That's a pretty good idea. I may have to go in and do that. Just saying. About a minute? Oh, okay. Oh, actually, it just said it uploaded, so I don't know if it'll let me. Oh, well, let me finish watching your ice cream sandwich making yumminess, and then we'll. Oh my God, that looks so delicious. Looks totally delicious. You should make your own homemade cookies to make your own homemade. Ooh, that looks really good. You should make your own cookies, and then you can make them however big or little you want to make an ice cream sandwich. Trying to think what you just said.
Also subscribe.
Woohoo! Good job on the video. Awesome. See, you can make a video about making cookies, and then the next day you make a video that says, okay, on my last video, I made these cookies, and then you tell everybody, you link back to your previous video with the cookie making, and then you show them how you made that into ice cream sandwich. Yummy. Okay, so as soon as I figure out where my mouse wandered off to here, I'm gonna go back and look at your video you sent the link to. It is a Kinemaster. Okay, well, I'm gonna watch it. It's 6 seconds long. Yeah, it's 6 seconds. And I can't hear anything on it, so let me try turning up my volume. All right, I heard that. That's pretty funny. Good job, Jeremiah. So are you gonna keep using Kinemaster, Jeremiah? I have to say, you know, since the last live stream, I've got some ideas on some stuff that Gio told me about to try, but I really have not had, I just haven't had a lot of free time to really look into this stuff. Your bro opens up a portal. What do you mean by that? Trying to click back into YouTube. I heard something. I thought it said like, man, I got to get out of here, but I couldn't quite tell. I didn't want to turn up the volume really, really loud. Didn't know if that was a good idea. I don't know how much feedback you would get. Probably nothing. Anyway, so how was your day? Are you back at school, Jeremiah? Hopefully getting a little bit of home study done. Plugging away a couple hours a day. It's definitely different out there. I didn't go anywhere today, which is a good thing, right? That's what we're supposed to be doing, chilling out at home. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out if I like the way this camera is set up. Well, yeah, it's going to be a long time for any kind of schooling to happen, I guess. I was thinking that children in where I live are going back to school this week, but it might be another week yet. I'm not sure. I'm sure it depends on the school districts, but I know a lot of my friends are still working and teaching their kids what they can for a couple hours a day. The sub button to work. Well, I think I had to convert it and then it works. So I just will attempt to use that in any new video that I am creating, and I need to get doing that. I still have my, so I started one when we were on the last live stream. I just haven't, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so truth be told, instead of actually working on my channel last night, I was so like overly like stressed out from things that I actually went and got a run in. So I went running last night instead of working on my channel. Hang on here. I am working in Kinemaster. So I think it works in Kinemaster, but I snuck out of the house and drove to one of our county, I think it's county park. Or was it a city park? I think it was county park, but it's one that we've got state trail system for runners, walkers, bikers, etc. And so I just kind of ran up the trail, turned around, came back just to get a little bit of de-stressing out. It was really beautiful out. It was just, weather was warm. It was really pretty. So I just got out of the house and got like a short run in. I only did 3 miles, but it was really, I needed it. I was a little stressed out, so it was good. Thank you. Appreciate. Have to say, I'm probably going to stumble upon many more items from, you know, as I continue my spring cleaning and such. Probably find a few things that got shoved in the back of the closet or a drawer or a shelf or something that we forgot about. That's what happens when you get two people using a bathroom and everybody's kind of pushing things around in the storage areas. Is you kind of forget you have something when somebody shoves like 5 things in front of it. So you think, I think I added music. Is that what you said? It made it louder. That's interesting. That's Kinemaster. Yeah, it's hard to rate that when you're editing it on your phone. I usually do try to turn that down a little bit. Let's see here. I might still have that on here. I do. I gotta fast forward to. No, this one I don't think I added any music to, and I probably should have, but I don't know. I guess I didn't. Doesn't look like it in Kinemaster. I've done that in other videos though, where I've, you know, when I've done like the fast forwarding, where I've added some music in. It depends on how long you do that for, because it's really hard if you're compressing like 2 minutes of video into like 20 seconds or something. Adding a 20-second soundbite, you got to be really careful that you got a proper soundbite, I guess. Otherwise, you can tell when you cut it off. So I have done that before. I should do that again. Next time I will remember that, or at least think about it. So I'm checking out my comments and stuff on YouTube. Anyway, I've been kind of not paying a lot of attention to YouTube lately. It's been a busy couple weeks. Other than our live streams, and I have to say, I'll have to see how the live streams go tonight. If you don't get a lot of people jumping in, I might cut it off early. I know some people probably sleeping right now, and some people are probably still at work right now. So hard to know. Portal video took 2 hours. Really? So why did it take 2 hours? So your 6 or 7 second video took that long? How come? That seems odd. Checking out my YouTube comments, see what's going on. No green screen? Oh, yeah, well, join the club. I definitely don't have one either. It starts to get expensive. Takes a lot of money to get all that professional equipment going. Wonder if you could paint a wall green or something, right? I'm sure your mother would love to hear that, but paint a wall in the basement or something green. You could videotape in front of that. I don't know if that's a great idea. I wouldn't personally do that, but I'm sure some people do. Anyway, I'm trying to, you know what I'm trying to do is when I do have a free second to watch anything in YouTube, I'm trying to like catch up on the YouTube creator videos they've been releasing, things like that. They had one they put out today that was just kind of an update on what was going on, but ooh, ouch. Ooh, I just cracked my jaw. So you had to edit in one. Not sure if I know what you mean, buddy. You know what I want? Piece of chocolate. All right. Same question as always. Do we go with regular dark chocolate? Or do we go with mint dark chocolate? We'll set them down until we get a decision. You know, I'm always good with either. They're pretty tasty. Mint, right? Yeah, but pretty soon I'm going to eat all the mint and have just the regular dark chocolate left. Mint always. Yeah, I agree. Kind of bummed that they kept the same exact saying on every single one of these mint ones. Usually they're better than that. I don't know why they didn't mix up their sayings. I wonder if they had a glitch in their manufacturing of their the wrappers. Let's look. See what it says. I always tear it. Oh, just when I complain, they make it changed. I finally found one that says something different. Inhale the future and exhale the past. Oh, yeah. Yep, for sure. Exhale the past. Moving on from the past, moving into the future. Right, for sure. All right, took a little chunk. It's pretty tasty. Mint is always good. That's satisfying. So you need to make some sort of like double chocolate mint brownie type cookie, you know, but a cookie, like a double fudge cookie with mint chips or something. And then make that into an ice cream sandwich. That would be amazing. Or on the flip side, you could make like either regular chocolate chip or even the double fudge chocolate chip, and then use like mint ice cream in it. That'd be pretty good. You get the best of both worlds. So there is, wait. Okay, I'm waiting. Somebody's messaging me. What's going on there, people? Hubster, you had a glitch. Did I have a glitch? Or did you have a glitch? Because I'm not doing a whole lot that should be sucking up the bandwidth here, but never know. Others in the house could be sucking up all the bandwidth. So Jeremiah, there is a channel on YouTube. It's called vidIQ. They are a really awesome resource to learn about making really great videos on YouTube. So it is called, hang on, I'll tag it. It is called I'm typing it in the comments. There we go. Okay. So there's a channel called vidIQ, and of course they want to sell you their software. They do want to sell you a subscription to their service, but they do make some really great videos, very helpful, that you don't have to be a subscriber to view. So they do have some freeware you can use. They do have a part of their service is free to your browser if you get your your parents' permission. So I would definitely say check out vidIQ. I try to check out their videos. Yeah, I mean, they have 495,000 subscribers. So anyway, they've got some pretty good content. Again, you have to be aware they do want you to pay for their service. They want you to pay them for premium features and all that. But it's definitely a good place to start researching content. They get a ton of videos out there. Looks like yesterday they put out a how-to video on how to do a live stream. So that's a perfect example right there. They've got a video how to translate your YouTube video into any language. I mean, this is stuff I'm going to just sit and watch a lot of this because it's pretty awesome. They offer free YouTube channel reviews to show you how to get more views and more subscribers. That's awesome. Yeah, they just got a ton of good content. So that's a nice place. I have to say, you can do some searching on YouTube. for tips and tricks for channel growth, but you have to be really careful because a lot of those I think are a load of hogwash, to say something kindly. So I'm going to watch my friend Connor's video when his, looks like his girlfriend is going to be doing his makeup. So that'll be fun to watch. So I think you remember Connor, don't you, Jeremiah? Connor JC. Anyway, he's got a video where one of his girlfriends is going to do his makeup. That's always fun to do. I wish I could do stuff like that. Unfortunately, obviously, right now we're not supposed to be doing anything with anybody that doesn't live in the home. So since the hubster is in the Air Force, I can't really do anything creative with his hair. Unless he would let me, I could dye it. You think, hubby, can I dye your hair? Maybe like pink or purple or green or blue. That'd be kind of fun. We'll see. See if he says anything about that. He texting. Anyway, checking out. Checking out some messages. Somebody talking about some YouTube stuff here. For sure. Another one? All right. Well, you have to let this video I've got going here run. Oh, you had missing data. Okay. I'll give it a second because let's see if I can grab it. Do that. There it goes. Put it over here. This is confusing with my 3 screens. I really should make this screen 2 and this one screen 3 just because of how I do this. I get pretty confused. Oh, your hands are missing. Oh, that's weird. Says it's still uploading, but the little bit of snippet that I see, your hands are missing. And part of your head's missing, but it's still uploading, so we'll let that go. So, anyway, what do you want to talk about tonight, Jeremiah? It was a sacrifice. Oh, that's funny. What, your head or your hands? That's pretty funny. Both? Yeah. Well, so I obviously don't do video. Like you said, the whole not being able to like video on a green screen is, it's easy to like do a snapshot or a still photo and take the background out. Obviously I do that a lot for my thumbnails, but yeah, not going to happen for me anytime soon for doing a video because I don't have a green screen. I kind of wonder, I usually have my, like the door to the office area down here. I usually have that door kind of open. I suppose I could find a way to like drape something green, but I don't, it's not exactly behind me anyway. So I wouldn't really, I'd have to figure out a way to extend it. I wonder if you could, I haven't really researched the green screens to see like if they're a certain shade of green, but what if you bought like a, like a large green blanket or a sheet set for a bed or something that's like just straight up green. You could even probably buy like a white, either a full size top sheet or even a queen and a little bit of RIT dye. And you could probably dye it green, like a white cotton sheet. You could probably dye it green to make your own. Then you just have to figure out something to hang it on, which I don't think would be too terribly difficult. Could get a long piece of lumber or something from the lumber store and kind of staple it on there. But okay. Oh, you learned how to edit it into your background. You don't even, okay. That's good. Chroma key. So is it better if you do that you have like, I mean, obviously I got all kinds of weird colors. First of all, ceiling, and then like different colors behind me. Yeah. Green is very much industry standard for sure. I'm watching Connor get makeup applied. I'm trying to read the comment anyway. Hello, friends. Welcome aboard, anybody that's joining in. Please remember to give this a thumbs up. Would appreciate it. Hey, Heather. Thanks for joining us, darling. Appreciate it. I was on your channel earlier. You're lucky, you're monetized. Your ads made me hungry. It was like 2 minutes about eating steak. I was so hungry. It was yummy. So hope you're well down in your neck of the woods, Heather. Hope everything is good for you. We are, let's see, we've had big thunderstorms roll through this last weekend, and now it feels like it's winter again. We're freezing because I'm obviously I'm in the Midwest, but I'm up north. It's cold and miserable today. So the only thing I did when I went outside is took care of all the animals and scurried back inside because the wind was howling cold out of the north. And it was like 32 degrees and it felt kind of like it was like 20 degrees. So kind of a yucky day. So probably not. I'm not sure which part of Tejas you're in, but you guys never get as cold as we do. As I'm not in the extreme north, but I'm close enough that it's cold. Yeah, but our grass is green. We've got all the crabgrass around the farm is like 4 or 5 inches long. Well, 3 to 5 inches long. The other stuff's coming. We've even got the clover is popping out, and I noticed our early budding tree, which is a magnolia tree, is just starting to get little baby buds on it right now. So those should be coming strong in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll have magnolia flowers pretty quick. Like Somerville. Okay. I'm going to figure out where that is. When in doubt, Google Maps. My friend just drove home from California and she went through the panhandle. Everything you open up on Google like screams coronavirus at you. Like Google Maps is like, click here for coronavirus information. Oh, look how pretty that is. Scrolling out so you can figure out where you're at. Oh, cool. So you're east of Austin, it looks like. and kind of northwest of Houston. That's nice. You are down there in the south. Been to Houston a million times. I haven't been to Austin, but I've been to San Antonio, Dallas, DFW. Yeah, and then a long time ago, probably very similar route that my friend just took home. I drove through the Panhandle, but you know, that was kind of a flash in the pan anyway. But we drove through like Amarillo or something. I'm eating my mint dark chocolate. It's so good, so good. I like that. I'm looking at your emoticon. Chill with the dog. Well, it still says you're uploading your video. I know, right? So, guilty pleasure for somebody who is a ketogenic follower and doesn't eat a lot of sugar. But I'll tell you what, this is a cheat because I have both the dark chocolate and the mint in here. I took the dark chocolate, straight up dark chocolate, and dumped it in there and mixed them all up. So, love it. Jeremiah just put out a video on his channel and his quarantine cooking video series, and he made homemade chocolate chip cookies and ice cream to make ice cream sandwiches, and it looks so good. It's just so good. And then of course you had you guys were cooking out the couple videos I watched earlier, Heather. You guys were cooking on your channel. Why is it like everything I was watching today was food and it was making me hungry? So I might have to have steak in the next day or two just because of the advertisement that was on your channel. It was like 2 minutes of steak. It's what's for dinner. And it was all this sizzling sirloin, delicious looking food. Oh, so good. I'm watching, I'm watching Connor get his makeup done right now. Must have been an old video. It popped up in my feed. You know, when you go on the YouTube home and you click, instead of clicking home, you just click subscriptions and it brings up suggested content from your subscribers. That one popped up and it made me laugh because it showed Connor getting makeup done. I was like, I think I have to watch that. So I am. She's doing his blush. He's like, he's doing the fish. Oh my God. Yeah. You gonna come back, Jeremiah, or you think you're out for the night? Are you thinking you're away for the night, or are you thinking you'll be coming back, Jeremiah? Because this might be a very might be a 1 hour live stream, and that might be it. If it stays fairly quiet, we'll see if Heather wants to chat. Love to chat with Heather. I'm not sure if you guys are YouTube friends or not. I think you guys are, but I don't know, Heather. Struggle bus is real. Ooh. So one of my gal pals that I run with, when I go over and meet her outside of her home, we there's a bunch of places that we will run to. I think I've talked about, we ran the last couple times we've been running around this huge park in our county that's like mostly parking lot because it's where they do like a lot of concerts and events. And we also will run down kind of towards, there's in the city she lives in, there's a zoo that she actually lives fairly close to. And anyway, they had a like they found 2 people laying in the ditch near the zoo, and one of them had passed away, and then the other one, they got to the hospital, but that person also passed away, I guess, at the hospital. So pretty sad. So anyway, she's just asking me about it because I'm like, oh man, that was, it was really not far from where we normally run. So it was a little scary. So she's asking for a link. Here we go. So I'm going to send that to her. We were both a little bit unhappy about that. I know, right? So it kind of makes you a little nervous. Like, I don't know, because it's close to, she lives in a big city. She's kind of there's a university nearby. So I don't know if it's, when you're in a big city, it could be like gang or drug or whatever related, or just burglary related. But I kind of would be surprised if, I don't know, I don't know. Looks like Jeremiah says he'll be back. So anyway, yeah, it's just a little different news from hearing about the coronavirus, but terrible news anyway. There's a pretty funny commentator on CNN. I don't really get a chance to watch a lot of CNN. I don't really get a chance to watch a whole lot of television in general. When I am watching stuff on the screen, usually it's YouTube content. But the other night, the hubby was like, hey, turn on CNN. You got to see this. And I flipped it on. I was actually down here working, and we've got a TV over here. And it was, what is his name? Is it Chris Cuomo? And the governor of New York is Andrew Cuomo. It's his brother is a CNN commentator. I got to look it up now. But they were like, so his name is Chris. He was interviewing his older brother, who's the governor of New York. And I'm going to find it right here. Anyway, they were getting into Chris Cuomo is the one who's the CNN commentator. They were getting into total meltdown, brotherly fighting on TV for 15 minutes. And it was absolutely hysterically funny. So they've been kind of doing that off and on for apparently over a week. And anyway, I've been kind of watching those. I don't know why those people haven't heard. They're investigating, Heather. But anyway, the Chris Cuomo thing with Andrew Cuomo is funny because Chris, they're brothers and they're family. And Chris gets him on his show and he's absolutely just, they're nasty to each other. And it always devolves into brotherly fighting in the end. It's funny. It actually, I appreciate them doing that because right now with everything going on, it's nice to get a laugh in, but Connor getting his makeup done. Hey, Right's Way of Crazy. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Yep, we thought we'd do another live stream. The weather where I'm at is terrible. I don't want to go outside. It's wet and cold and the wind is howling and it's just a yucky day. So, can't really do anything other than walk around the yard or be in the house. So here I am in the house on a live stream. So hope you're doing well. Yeah, nothing but rain. It's just, it gets old. I've been, and the hard part now, I think, I expect to be I've got my office set up right here instead of my YouTube video area. I have a feeling I'm going to be here for at least another month. Cause that's, kind of sounds like federally mandated now. And I know our governor has signed in on that as well. And I'm I've been here for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks tomorrow. And I'm tomorrow is the first day of April, and that's going to be a whole another 30 days of being here. It's going to be interesting to work from home and just be stuck here all the time. The only thing I'm looking forward to is truly the onset of spring. And I did look when I was outside feeding the animals. My tulips are up like this, up against the barn, which you can't tell, about 7 inches. And then my daffodils are coming. You know what? I keep forgetting to look at the crocuses and the grape hyacinth. I'll have to look and see if those should be coming too. And then I do plant garlic. I do raise a little bit of garlic, and that's like going crazy right now too. So that's kind of nice. It's nice to see. We're getting peaks of green grass, and the clover is coming up in the grass, and the weeds are coming. But it's still really brown and kind of boring. So I am looking forward to a little bit of color. That's why I love spring flowers. The early ones like the daffodils and the crocuses and the early wildflowers and the tulips. I love going into the garden centers and buying like pansies because they're so cold hardy. Melted Crayon Art Project, National Crayon Day. Oh yeah, I saw it was National Crayon Day. I was kind of like, I don't have any crayons here. And I'm not going to go and run out to the store to buy them for a video because I'm not going to the store unless I absolutely have to. So I know, right? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy with the rain, and the mud is just incredible. So the only good thing about the fact the wind is kind of still pretty strong is that it's going to help dry out some of this mud for sure. Let's see. Interesting. So anyway, over here I've got a monitor, and over here I've got a monitor. And so I was kind of perusing straight up YouTube on another spot, looking at stuff. Yeah. So how many did you find, and how far did you have to look to find them? I can't wait to see it. I'm going to put your channel in there. Help if I could type. Oh, you know what I did for fun last night? Nails on my left hand. I still got to do my right hand. It's just a pain to do my dominant hand because I'm not really good at it. So I put it off. All right. So when do you think you're going to get your crayon project uploaded? I've got National Pencil Day going on right now. $2 hours? Wow. Oh, I'm curious to see what kind of project you guys ended up doing. I'm watching your National Pencil Day video, and I can't tell who's more excited about being on video or maybe who's not so excited about video. Oh my God, kids with a giant bag of colored water and a sharp object. Are you crazy? Oh my God, and they're poking through. What? Nice. They're poking holes in this bag of water. Oh my gosh. That looks like a ginormous mess waiting to happen. It's nice to see though you got a towel on a towel underneath them. That is so cool. Right? Well, I'm waiting for the inevitable explosion of ripping bags and water everywhere. Of course, the kids do know that if they were to totally rip the bag, they'd end up getting all wet too, right? Ooh, poke. There we go. It's pretty cool. It's good for them. Is he the one that loves camera? Yeah. Yeah, she seems totally happy with it, which is good for her. That's a pretty fun project. Over the tub, yeah. Well, that's good. So what did you do for your crayon project? Heather, are you going to upload a video for your Crayola painting? Need to find like the like a calendar of what day is tomorrow. National what day? Because there's like 50 different things that it always is. I keep waiting for that to like one of the bags to get cut up and explode. You know, the whole, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then it just goes everywhere. That's funny. That's awesome. It's on your channel already. All right, I'll check it out. I must have missed it. When did you upload it? Because I was on your channel earlier. You must have just uploaded it in the last few hours, maybe. Really? Maybe I missed it. I'll look. I'll look. Yours isn't quite done yet. I might have just been drawn to the other. You had a couple of longer videos that were kind of interesting. I probably just skipped out of it eventually. All right. Good job, guys, on yours. I'm going to go check it out, Heather, while the Wrights upload their video. Maybe I'll see some more Texas steak. It's what's for dinner commercials. So Heather, when you were waiting to be reviewed, how long did it take your channel to get reviewed? I kind of sucks. I'm stuck in this coronavirus limbo land 8 months ago. Wow. I thought you meant you did one. Never mind. Oh, Tex-Mex enchiladas. Oh my God, yum. So anyway, sorry. So Heather, how long did it take for your review? Because you were monetized before this coronavirus shut down. I think I'm going to be in limbo for months. It's just going to be kind of, hey, Connor, welcome aboard, my friend. I was just watching your video of your girlfriend doing your makeup, and it was lovely. And I was just saying that I wish the husband had more than like this much hair on his head so I could play with his hair. But since he's in the military, he doesn't hardly have any hair. So I can't even do that. The shadow art painting. Okay, I'll look for it. Oh, I keep forgetting you have the really cool, yeah, Connor, that was so funny. And I'm like trying to do the live stream and I'm looking at it. And so I'm talking and then I look back over and you're like, your lips sucked in so she can do your blush. I'm like laughing. Get him a wig, right? No, it was awesome. You guys should, doesn't that kind of suck? I was just saying, I wish I could do something like that with a friend and be like, here, you do my makeup, I'll do yours. But we can't do that right now. I don't think the hubby would allow me to put makeup on him and put it on YouTube. So that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, as much as I'd like to. We'll see. Maybe. He actually hasn't really been in too many videos. He's been in obviously a couple of my travel stuff because we were traveling together, the cruise last summer. But that was more like, I did more like a photo vlog where I put a bunch of photos together. So I'm flipping through Heather's channel. Oh, you're training in the Pohoo. That's cool. Potty training, fun. One of my good friends who I run with has had her kids are 6 and 3, so I have been around 2 of them potty training. not to be totally morbid, but my friend is texting me about the whole homicide thing. Pretty sad. I just found a video where Heather did her son up. I turned that one on. All right, Heather, we're watching it. So Connor, how you doing there in London? Are you going crazy hanging out in your place? Are you getting out and getting a little bit of exercise? Yeah. I have the high expectations here, Heather. He looks like he's prepared for anything. Obviously, I have the sound turned off because it would be very distracting. But so, Heather, I have a question for you since you're monetized. If you have a moment. So when you get approved and your channel gets monetized, from there forward, do they only monetize new videos, or can you go back and monetize existing videos? I love it. So asking you all things monetized channel questions. I wonder if I can put the link in here. We're going to put the links, the video links in here. Hang on, guys. There's the one I'm watching right now. Not that I want you guys to leave this live stream, but if you can click open maybe another tab or another browser. Oh, she's starting to put some stuff on his face. So you can monetize. Okay. I assume that, really old videos, probably not worth it unless there's something that continue to get amazing amounts of views, but just curious. I thought that was how it worked, but so much stuff has changed on YouTube. Sometimes it's hard to know if the things that you understood 6 months ago even apply anymore because they keep changing stuff. So since I'm sitting in limbo land, I probably will be in limbo land for at least another month or 2 months. I can't even imagine. You know how many people are probably have applied for monetization and are in review and they're just stacking up? Can you even imagine like how long it's going to take them to get caught up? I can't even imagine. There we go. Making sure my ad blockers are off. Yeah. Everything in your channel. Every penny counts for sure. Go back and do like everything, right? That's cool. So did you make like 25 cents your first month? My joke has been that if I'm lucky, I'll make a nickel. And yeah, my expectations are not too high for, that the first check, maybe 2 pennies. Hey, $5. Probably not enough to pay the electric for running all the electric on your computer for doing all the work on YouTube, right? Not even close, but it helps. It's a start, right? Every little bit helps, and then you just keep learning to make better content. There's definitely been some discussion as far as using tags in either in your video title or in the immediate first couple lines of description. And I look at, I just go out and search some terms, like kind of similar stuff to what my channel content is. So first of all, just to see what kind of stuff pops up and what kind of search terms are out there. But there are very few people that are using hashtags in their titles or their descriptions. And even the ones that are doing that are not the top ranked. So I think obviously you've got the tags function when you're in the studio at kind of towards the bottom when you're editing your videos, but as far as like using hashtags in your description, I don't know. You could probably do it in the bottom and then it'll pop up. But as far as like doing it, people are like doing it in the immediate, like use it in your title and use it in like the first couple lines of your description of your video. I think that the algorithm is looking for keywords, and it doesn't necessarily have to have the hashtag, right? So I do that. I definitely do that. But I go out before I like make my videos public. I go out and I search for the topic of video that I've created to see what the top video, like what searchable terms are out there, like what pulls up when I search what I think that I want to use for search terms. And then, if you have the vidIQ add-on feature to your browser, it kind of, if you turn that all on, it'll show you who's got tags. A lot of people who are like the top creators, they don't even fill in the tag section in the studio. Like they don't even have tags. So for them, it is definitely the fact that they've got a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, but it's just in their descriptions and their titles is what the algorithm has found and ranked their video so high. For one, it's because, some of these people have thousands and thousands of subscribers. So the minute they launch a video like Mr. Beast, and then anytime he launches a video, like, how many thousands or millions of people are going to watch that video in the first 4 hours? He's got 20 some million viewers, followers. So I do definitely do the tags. I think that helps, but I think also being very particular in your title and your description, really using like some of those key tag searchable terms in your description in the early part of your description definitely helps. So yeah, for sure. Any of those big creators, if you're using, like for sure, like Jeffree Star, if you're doing a video reviewing him, or you're reviewing, like if you're going to review like Kylie, one of the Kylie products or something, definitely use them in your title, in your description, and in your tags, because that'll definitely pull a lot of people in. So yeah, but when Rights of Ray, I don't use a hashtag, but I use the words. Like, let me go into my studio here on my screen over here. And because I was actually just editing some stuff tonight that I'd uploaded. I haven't made it public yet. I actually have one video premiering tomorrow. If you guys get a moment to watch it, I would love that. It is actually a DIY video. I actually go through and make the hyaluronic acid serum that I've talked about. I actually show everybody how I do it, because why not, right? But so when I go in, let me go into my videos real quick. Where's that one? I'll go into that one. So that one premieres tomorrow. I use popular keywords to draw attention. So I actually, because basically my video that premieres tomorrow is how to make your own hyaluronic acid serum. So what I did is I searched on that term, how to make DIY hyaluronic acid serum is I think what I did. I think that was my search. And then I looked at all the top ranked videos, and then what did they use in their titles? How did they describe it? What was in their first part of their description? What were the buzzwords they were using? And they weren't it wasn't like they were hashtagged out, but it was very clearly stuff that was drawing them in the search. So, yeah, as seen on TV, DIY. Yep. So this one, I had originally titled this DIY hyaluronic acid serum, but a whole bunch of the videos that were high ranked, instead of using DIY, they said how to. So I changed my title to how to, because it wasn't published yet. Hyaluronic acid serum, cheap and easy, because that was a big draw too. And then I actually have started branding my videos. You guys will see that. I use the straight up and down, which is above the shift and the, was that / key? No, that's / key. So shift and the / key is that straight up and down thing. And then I put Opinionated Horsewoman, my channel name, in there. And I've been tagging all my videos with my channel name. And Opinionated Horsewoman is right now I don't know what their overall is, but it's one of the highest ranking, you know, terms. I think it's just because I'm using it now in all my videos. So, but so my description, now I had done some video research, and I don't know if this is a good idea or not. So one of the creators out there talked about when you do your title, be happy with your title when you publish it, because it was recommended not to change your title once it's public. Once your video has gone public, you can edit it all you want when it's private video, but once you make it public, it suggests not doing that, changing it, because it says it can confuse the algorithm and you can actually like lose ranking. So, but it also, a couple of the people also said, take your title, copy your title exact and put that in as the first line in the description box, and then continue on with the description of your video from there. So, and I think the idea is that it's seeing those same keywords that you're using in your description, you're repeating them immediately in, or I should say in your title. The keyword you put in your title, you're immediately repeating those in the very first part of the description. So the algorithm is seeing it over and over and over again. So I've been doing that, you know, and it worked really well for me. A couple months ago, I had done a review of the hair color I used, Nature Tint. And it actually, I got so lucky. It kind of, I won't say went viral, but it did well enough. It got ranked pretty high if you had searched on under Nature Tint on YouTube. And I had like the actual manufacturer, Nature Tint, found my video and left me a comment because of that. So you know, not everybody does that. Oh my God, Heather, I'm laughing right now because I still have your video of you doing. I still have your. Good night, Connor. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate it. I was just laughing at you doing your son's makeup. It's pretty good. He's a good sport. Thank you, Connor. But yeah, okay. So I haven't really talked about where I live. I really haven't revealed even my first name in anything on my channel. I don't know if I'm just like uber paranoid. You know, the only thing I tag is I tag the United States. I don't know why. I just have been very cautious about that. And I think it just, you know, everybody's like, you gotta be so careful. You gotta be so careful. And I think I'm just a little bit like creeped out by like, I don't know. I don't want somebody to come and like do anything to my horses, or I don't know. It just kind of creeps me out, you know? Anyway, I don't know. But so yeah, I have another thing open because your video is playing. Yeah, you don't have location on yours. So I am looking to see. Yeah, so am I still ranked in here? I think some newer, bigger channels are outranking me now, but I'm still on the first page. I'm down quite a bit. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Let's count how far down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm in the top 30 when you search on Nature Tint. I'm like 29. So I don't hashtag it. Yeah, I use the tags in the studio, and then I just use like keywords in my description. So my dyeing, so I've done a couple of Nature Tint videos. So my most recent one is like number 29 right now. And then my other one is 35. So they're pretty close to each other. I have to say, I think definitely doing catchy thumbnails is really important. And I don't know, I think you kind of get known for doing your whatever kind of thumbnails you do. For sure, you know, you have to stand out. And I don't know, I just tend to make them pretty bright colored and like very easy to read. It's interesting to see some of the different ones. Some people don't even do thumbnails, so I don't know. But Nature Tint actually has its own channel. So, and I follow it. So, Heather, I am loving the eye makeup on your son. That is some killer green eyeshadow, my friend. Without a doubt. That's some good stuff. You know what it reminds me of is the Riddler in Batman. Remember when Jim Carrey played the Riddler in the Batman movies? And he had like that wild green like suit he wore and like tons of green makeup. That's what I'm going with. That's what it reminds me of. I love the old Batman stuff. I don't know, the new stuff's a little weird. I don't know. I liked Michael Keaton as Batman way back in the day when I was a kid. Now, like, Ben Affleck as Batman is a little weird. Val Kilmer as Batman, it just seems weird. It's just weird. Oh, look at that green. Yeah, there you go. So was he able to see, I don't have the sound on your video, Heather. Was he able to like look in the mirror? Did he even see this, or was he just looking in the camera at the screen and seeing what it looked like? Because every now and then he gets real close and he looks. Woohoo! All right, Right's Way. That'll be next. I will help push that. He was looking at the screen, yeah. So actually, okay, Right's Way of Crazy. What is the title of your video? I will search on that to find it. That'll help you with your rankings. It's National Pencil Day. Try that. National Crayon Day. Sorry, Crayon Day. I meant Crayon Day. Jeez. All right, let's find you. Ooh, Crayola's in there. Oh, girl, you are number 5 on my search. Number 5. I gotta let Heather's video. Yeah, that's why I was saying National Pencil Day. Yeah, well, just released, and obviously I subscribe to you, so they're gonna rank that video higher for me because I'm a subscriber. But that's pretty sweet. I'm sure you have to probably be kind of signed out, but I'm watching Heather. It's almost actually done. We're at the lipstick portion of today's makeup event. It is. He's laughing while you're trying to put the makeup or the lipstick on. Oh, I want to see the wig. It's almost to the end. Oh, nice. There it comes. I put my video in theater mode. So yeah, Right's Way of Crazy. That one will be next. I do like the wig. It's pretty sweet. And the green bow is very pretty. Good job. Good job. Okay. So your video is next. National Day. Here it comes. I'm watching. I will give you, hey, don't forget to give me a little bit of a thumbs up on the live stream, please, please, please. Your middle child does not look too excited to be on video right now. You guys found a lot of crayons. Oh, I like that. Well, that's cool. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Oh, I like it. I'm going to leave you a comment. Woo! First one. You guys can probably hear me smacking the keyboard with my hands, but that's all right. When they get to a certain age, kids are always like that. I don't want to do anything with my mom. I get it. We all went through it. Oh, you're melting it. That is amazing. So you're just using a hairdryer? I don't have the sound on, so you're just using a hairdryer? Oh, it's so melty. Ooey and gooey. Your shopping bags look like the shopping bags I get at our grocery store. Same exact ones. You must get like some giant distributor that just prints their names on them. You're using both channels? I gave 2. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are so awesome, Heather. Thank you. Well, you can pop on and pop off. Apparently that drives up my views. Oh, look at the melty melty. This is so cool. Can you hear your music? All right, I'll mute it again. This is awesome. All right, I gotta finish my comment to you. I'm looking at your, see, and you didn't put a whole lot in your description. So your title just says Wright's Way of Crazy, nothing else, or I mean your channel. Start over. Your title says National Crayon Day, but it doesn't have anything about your channel or anything in it, which is good. Obviously, that's like a total keyword search, but kids are doing melted crayon art for National Crayon Day. So you didn't have like an extremely elaborate description. And I mean, obviously, I am subscribed to you, and it popped up like number 5 for me because I do follow you, but hopefully we'll get you some views here. I was the first comment and the first view. Hey, that's okay. If you close out and come back in, depending on how long, I don't know how long the algorithm does that, but if sometimes you pop out for 1, 2, 3 minutes, you come back in, you become like a whole new view. Which, because I am in review for monetization, instead of getting all excited about watch hours now, I am more curious and more interested in promoting the amount of views on my channel. Yep. So this is cool, watching the crayons melt. So how long, since you fast forwarded this, how long did it actually take to actually like heat up and melt these crayons? Because I mean, I can tell you got it fast forwarded. Oh, it's so gooey. It's hilarious. Oh, the yellow ones are melting right now. That's cool. They look good. All dry. Okay, number 4. Woo-hoo-hoo. So we're driving up your views. You know, I have my other laptop over here, which is a sad little baby, but I do love it. It's a great little laptop. I just wish the guts of it were a little bit more newer. It's views for you. Yeah, it's views for me now. I'm trying to get the minutes and subscribers, so this video would have been 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it would have been, but nobody would want to listen to or watch in like regular motion. Nobody would want to watch how long it actually takes. And to be honest with you, you're not probably going to get a ton of people like wanting to watch 20 minutes of crayon melting. So I think this was awesome. People will watch 5 or 6 minutes of this. Perfect. I think this is awesome. I'm trying to get my, there it goes, waking up my other computer. Good stuff, lady. So we'll tag you in the comments. Shout out to Heather. Come on, computer. There it goes. And then I'm going to link your video. Okay, great. I'm going to link your video. There we go. I linked it in the comments. That's awesome. So I'm going to go back and see where that ended up. Probably won't be on the same search for me because it knows I already viewed it. Yep, it knows I already viewed it. So it even took it out of the my search equation now. You gotta love YouTube and how they know everything. But because I watched a bunch of you guys' videos, your stuff, when I go in my subscription screen, instead of hitting home, you hit subscriptions. You guys' videos, like Jeremiah's pop up, obviously Connor's pop up. Let's see, Wright's Way of Crazy, your crayon one is on the very top row. It's the far one on the right now. Yeah, that's why they make all the money, right? So, yeah. Hanging with Jess, hers. She's on there. She's been in my stream a couple times. Haven't seen her recently. She's working hard on her channel too. But yeah, this is cool. What other little tips and things? I know. What other like good YouTube creator tips do you guys have? Obviously, we've talked a little bit in previous live streams, but we'll talk here again. Lighting, good lighting. And I have my lighting so I have the room is totally dark and I have one ring light on because if I turn this next one on, I'm probably going to be blind here. Hang on. It's a little bright. I mean, it washes me out and it actually ends up giving me a headache. So I turn that off. And then I like the warm lighting versus the cool lighting. Oop, I just turned it off. I'm trying to reach for the where is there? So that's the cool lighting. See how blue I look? Although that is actually more of the color of I have a gray shirt and a gray hat on. So that actually is truer colors. What do you guys think of this? So this is more of the white blue lighting versus the warm lighting, the more yellow lighting. This is actually like truer colors, to be honest with you. Like this is a silvery gray hat. Much better color representation of my orange here. Hey, that's what we're here for. You never stop learning. Never going to say I know everything because there's no way. Yeah, it's a little, well, and then I have to say, I do get the side lighting because I've got two monitors right here, like right off out of screen. So they're illuminating as well, which is probably why. Let me see if I turn this light off again. So that's my monitors giving me light. So, interesting. So am I blurry, Heather? I could be sucking down a little too much bandwidth by, I gotta keep forgetting I'm supposed to be logging into my other computer here. Here we go, it's logging in. So I'm still, really? Okay, so hang on. Let me see if I can change this. There we go. Ooh, so I'm back to yellow. How's that? Or am I just screwing around with my, you know what I could do too? Why, thank you, ma'am. You guys ready to get rubbed down? Okay, you're going to get rubbed down. Ready? Interesting. There we go. Full-blown rub down. Got to make sure you're not dirty. Okay, so that's the yellow, what I call like the warmer tones of lighting. And that doesn't give me nearly the headache that the blue stuff does. So, I am, yeah, actually going to be naughty. I'm logged in on all these different computers. So I'm going to log off of this other one. And then I'll log back in. I've got to let it reboot. That could be. Well, so do either of you two use vidIQ? I do. I just use the free stuff. I use the free browser add-on. It helps. I mean, I do think it helps. It's minimal in what it does, but it's enough that it actually provides some really good helpful hints and tips and all that. So Heather, do you get any of the beauty subscription boxes? This is one of the lip glosses I got in an Ipsy bag, I believe. Yeah, it would have been in an Ipsy bag. It's Ofra Cosmetics, and it's Madison Miller. I freaking love it. And I love it smells really yummy too. So it came in a couple of months ago in my Ipsy bag, and I love it. It's like my go-to. So what is what? Wright's Way of Crazy. So I've got a bunch of reviews I'm starting to do because I actually I get 3 subscription boxes now. I had to think about it. So I've been an Ipsy subscriber for like 3 years, I think. So Ipsy is like a glam bag. It's a beauty bag. Hang on. These are a part of all my Ipsy glam bags. So I know, right? So you get a bunch of beauty products, and then you always get a makeup cosmetic bag. So I have this is actually a fun one because it's sparkly. I have all these glam cosmetic bags that I get that are fun. They're all themed for the months. So I have all these. Actually, there's tons more. And then anything I don't think I'm going to use, I have in this bag. If you guys want to, this is kind of fun because these will all be part of a giveaway. So I've got blush, highlighters, lipsticks. This is an eyeshadow. It's probably in colors I don't think I'll use. Makeup brushes, only because I have like a million of them. This is all my little bags that I'm going to do for like a giveaway. But you know what? So I wish I knew more, my friends. I wish they were teachers, because like somebody came up with like the best idea for these. If you know of a teacher who, like a woman who teaches like in the middle school, I know there's a lady out there, she uses these, and what she does is she fills them with feminine hygiene for the girls for like when their first time they get their period or something. She'll give them a really pretty glam bag, and it's got, you know, a couple of products in it that they can use until they get home and they get a chance to talk to their moms. And so word of mouth goes around in the school that, you know, because, you know, these poor girls, they don't know when they're going to get their first period, right? And then they don't even know if it's going to be consistent, if it comes and goes. You know, the worst thing is you're almost always at school, right? So word gets around to these girls that they can go see this teacher, and the teacher will give them this cute, very like nondescript, it looks like a makeup bag, and it's just got some cute, you know, designs on it, and it looks totally innocent. And then they can use that and go to the bathroom and take care of that. So I think it's a really cool idea. So I have all these glam bags, and I'm trying to find somebody like who's a middle school teacher, because I think that would be about the appropriate, like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, probably somewhere in there, like middle. That's what we call middle school, although it depends on what school district you're in. So I kind of been saving. I mean, I don't need all these. I used to donate them. I used to take them down to our local St. Vincent de Paul, which is kind of like a Goodwill or Savers, but St. Vinny's. I used to donate them there, but I'm like, now I'm kind of collecting them, and I'm like, I want to find a teacher that I can say, hey, you know, is anybody interested in this? Because you could totally do that. I mean, just take a couple panty liners and a couple tampons, or like a 1 pad or 2 pads or whatever, and you can fit that in most of these bags pretty discreetly. So, yeah. Well, I could always mail them to you, because I mean, I got a pile of them. That's not even all the ones I have. I still have them coming out of my ears. But so yeah, I have the Ipsy Glam Bag. And then, so my two newest subscription boxes I am doing the Fab Fit and Fun. And I have that video hasn't been, I think that's one I'm actually still up, like editing in Kinemaster. And then, yeah, that one's still an edit in Kinemaster. And then, hang on, I got to log into my computer here. Come on, wake up. The other one is Glossy Box, and I am going to be doing my Glossy Box video. I'll probably release my first Glossy Box video next week or end of the week, weekend or something. But those two have been fantastic boxes. The Fab Fit Fun one is pretty pricey, but you get so much cool stuff in it. It's just amazing. And the Glossy Box stuff, I have to say, I was not a fan of. I was ready to get rid of Ipsy last year. By the end of last fall, I was done with it. The products they kept sending me, I was like, none of this is what I've been asking for in my profile, and you guys keep sending this crap to me. Well, then they started getting better and better, and now I have to say that, you know, I usually, if there's 5 products, I usually would keep about 3 of them, sometimes 4 or 5 of them. It depends. But so this Ofra one, I really like this. It's Madison Miller lip gloss, and I do like it a lot. I can't remember the color. It's in my review. I'm trying to see if, oh, sugar cup. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So, and it was a full size. You know, a lot of those, I just get the $11 a month Ipsy Glam bag, so I just get the real small one. This is actual full size because a lot of that stuff is just trial sized or, you know, whatever. Hey! Data is amazing. We'll do a shout out to you. How's it going, buddy? Oh, come on, computer. I'm going to tag you. You're talking makeup and ladies and lady products and things. So Data is amazing. Or Jonathan, go ahead and throw your wife on. Maybe she'd prefer to participate because we're talking about makeup and beauty and girls getting their periods and all kinds of fun things. So yeah, the Yum Yum one. Well, yeah, so we don't have kids. So none of the kids boxes here, but I got to go back and read what you guys were talking about here. Okay, so you've been with Ipsy for about a year. Well, so they do have the other tiers, and I've thought about upgrading, but instead of doing that, that's when I went with Glossy Box. And granted, I've only had one, but I loved my first Glossy Box. It was awesome. Some cool stuff, bigger products. And they seemed from the get-go immediately to kind of take a look at my profile too. So I was pretty happy with that. So vidIQ. So if you go out on YouTube search, they are a creator on YouTube. So they have a really big channel, really big following. They sell software, and actually they have it's a browser extension you can add. If you go into, like, I'm on Chrome, if you go into the Chrome store under extensions in their extension store and you search on vidIQ, you add that extension in, and if you enable it and you log in, you have to log in, you have to go in and create an account on vidIQ. And it does a bunch of things for free. It's quite nice. And then, of course, they have a ton of really good video content, talks about how to really improve your channel. They do offer like a subscription. They want you to subscribe to them. Obviously, that's their money generator. You know, obviously, you know, I think bigger creators, they do a really good job of supporting bigger creators. But I mean, I'm not going to pay for a subscription at this point because it's just money out the door right now. I mean, I'm not monetized yet. You know, if I make $5 in my first month, that's still not enough for me to be wanting to pay vidIQ. But I think, you know, I think paying attention to all their suggestions is really quite good. So, because, you know, that's what they're getting paid for. So, so anyway, I got to follow the comments here because I'm back. Got yours when you're 9. Yeah, right. I'm trying to remember how old I was when they got my period. You know, and I called my friend because I didn't even talk to my mom about it. The the era that I grew up, like my parents, they didn't talk about it at all. Like my parents didn't talk about sex education, nothing. They put that on the schools and they were like fingers in their ears, did not want to talk about it. Just so what I call old school now. Just, you know, la, 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 la. We don't want to know. We don't want to know. And so, yeah, I went to my schoolmates and my friends, obviously. And I think that's still probably fairly normal because I think depending on how like great a relationship you have with, you know, your kids, they may find it easier to talk to their, you know, their classmates who are going through the same thing. And that's what I did. And I think it was probably because my mother, she was so oblivious. She would bring up the kind of stuff that's embarrassing for a lot of kids. And she would bring it up in front of people, like at like inappropriate times. She just is, that's just her. She's just very inappropriate and stuff like that. So I just never discussed that stuff with her because that's how she was and I was. So I always talked about it with my gal pals. So, you know, that's why I was saying you know, if there's a teacher that the girls in school like really love, you know, she had like some of these bags to give them, you know, because then, you know, all the girls talk amongst classmates and pretty soon they know who to go to, you know, and that information gets passed down to the grade below and the grade below. And so it's always being told. And, you know, it's either that or you got to go to the school nurse. And that's always embarrassing, I think, for girls as well. So, TubeBuddy. So I have TubeBuddy on my phone. I have to say, I just don't, you know, it's here and I log in and I'm like, it doesn't really, I don't know. I guess I haven't just gotten in the great use of using it because it's just, I don't know. I should probably try harder on using this. I know it's got its purpose and everybody says it's really good, but the whole milestone thing, you know, I'm aware of my milestones. I don't know that's, I mean, I guess it's like a you rah rah thing, but I don't know. I need to do it. I need to go better about using it because it is a tool and everybody talks about how nice it is. So Jonathan, tell us about so the paid subscription for TubeBuddy is better. That's interesting. Yeah, right. Rates way crazy. My parents, you know, that was how it was. I mean, they were children in the 50s and that wasn't discussed in any way, shape, or form, I don't think. So much better on the computer. Yeah. And I mean, I do, I try to do a lot on the computer, but obviously I do a lot on my phone. So boys are always coming home asking what this is and what that is. Yeah. So like I said, my gal pal, she's got, her kids are under the age of 6. And obviously her oldest is like 6 or going to be 7 or whatever. And like the kids in school are like the slang words. She's like, he'll come home and he'll ask me she's like, he'll ask me a certain word and I'm trying to think of a good example. And she's like, I don't know how to, I'm like, I think of it as like being a bad word. And so she makes him use it in context before she answers like what it means. Because a lot of times it's very innocent. It's a word that's gotten flipped over to slang. And she's just like, oh, what are they talking about? And it's just a total innocent definition of the word. So I'm glad to be honest with you, I'm glad I'm not a parent right now. I just can't even imagine. 99 lifetime use. So I'll have to go look on their website to see what it looks like. The vidIQ, I just, you know, they kind of give you that chart on their website of what you get for the freeware, what you get for the first upgrade, what you get for the second, and everything for like the first upgrade was nothing I would use. But I should go back and reevaluate that. And then TubeBuddy, I think I will go on Google right now and look at TubeBuddy. You can always Google for coupons and there's always like Rakuten and, oh yeah, it's Daryl Eves. Yeah, I follow him. He's amazing. Daryl Eves, Ed DeLonge, Family Feud, all the different families. that support it. So I should try it, I guess, as an extension, the free extension. Nickname, well, they all talk about it. I'll try it. I'll try the extension. Because I'm all about adding on more extensions. I got to get rid of a couple of them earlier today. Got to get rid of some browsers, and I got to get rid of some extensions because I don't have enough hours in my life anymore. Why can't why can't days be like 50 hours long? I'd be okay with sleeping like 12, 14 hours if the whole day in of itself was like 50 hours and I had the rest of the time to get more stuff done. I am just... All right, cool. Here we are. I don't know what it looks like here. Where is it? I got way too many extensions. Here it is. All right, I did install it. Yeah, there's never enough. So there it goes. It's on. All right, well, it's on. Don't know anything about it, but let's go into my studio, see what it does. Wonder how much it'll clash with vidIQ. Ooh. Okay, it does need your sign in, so let's do that. All right. Sure. Sign me in with YouTube. I'm signing in. We're all following along. Okay, so I'm clicking through the sign in right now. I'm sure I'm going to probably get some sort of Google freak out. I'm prepared. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. It's freaking out. Okay. Wants to access my Google account. Wants to see, edit, and permanently delete your YouTube videos, ratings, comments, and captions. That kind of freaks me out, but okay. View your YouTube analytic reports, manage your YouTube account. All right. Jonathan, I'm trusting you, my friend. All right, guys. It's installed. It's activated. See what she does. Dashboard. My videos, playlist, live stream, comments, subscribers, analytics, extension tools, keyword explorer. So the keyword explorer has got to be pretty good. Let's see what that does. What's trending? Chris Cuomo. Oh, that's funny. This kind of seems very similar to... That's good, Jonathan. I appreciate that because, you know. Website tools, Launchpad, health report, valuation. Yeah, valuation. In limbo, competitors. Let's go click on competitors. It wants me to upgrade. $49 a month. Subscribers. I will pay yearly. I'm part of a nonprofit. I am part of a nonprofit. So it's asking me, I am part of a nonprofit. I'm the president of a nonprofit, but my channel is not part of a nonprofit. But they didn't ask that. So I'm just clicking to see what that gives you. Yeah, it's specifically for the organization. Of course it does. Huh. We offer enterprise solutions. God, in my dreams. Affiliate program. They will be, okay. So they will send all of us an email. So we're telling Heather and the Right's Way of Crazy to hold tight because we're going to get a video for an amazing deal. I'm cool with that. Let's go look and see how many emails I've already gotten from them. Right? You know, I wonder if I could like shove this. No, if I did that. Trying to figure out how I can like look at the screen without looking totally away from you. I'd have to move this like behind here and then I'd still be peering at it. So, okay, Google's telling me that TubeBuddy was added. It's freaking out. Well, that's it so far though. Oh. YouTube wanted to email me to let me know that our live stream is live. You guys ever get that? Your live stream is live. Really? You want it early? I bet you can probably contact them to get the deals. Mention your friend received an email about it. All right. Well, you know, I'll poke around and see what the freeware is like first. Oh, I got an email from Data is Amazing. Actually, it was just you responding to my comments, but it's good stuff. So that's cool. I will definitely poke around, and you know, anything I can use for Tube is, or a YouTube boost is awesome. So what else do they have on here in my videos? So I'm going through the, yeah. Oh, here we go. So I clicked in the videos in my studio. I clicked through using the YouTube extension. I clicked on like my videos. So now I am seeing the actions it allows: bulk meta actions, titles, descriptions, thumbnails, end screen actions, Copa Center. What's it? Oh, demonetization check, backup and schedule. Huh, that's pretty cool. So what else do we have going on here? Well, hey, Gio, welcome aboard, my friend. We are talking about all things YouTube. Learning about some of the tools. You know, you can do the palm to forehead thing. I'm looking at, was it TubeBuddy? I have vidIQ and already as an extension, but just added the TubeBuddy extension. I'm going to play around with it for a while and see what I think. That kind of thing. Well, apparently I woke my phone up. Apparently I said something about Google a few times and it woke up the Google Assistant on my phone. It's pretty funny. So that's kind of amusing. Oh, I was doing something on my other computer and I got completely lost. Waking up my other one. Hey, how you doing, Gio? Hope things are well down by you. Why it's taking so long. So what else we got going on? Starter upgrade, industry news, milestones. I need 30 more, according to TubeBuddy, I need 30 more subscribers to hit the 1,200 mark. In case I didn't know how to do math. That's pretty good. Hey, thanks, Gio, for the thumbs up. Appreciate that, my friend. I need 2,780-ish views in order to hit the 25,000 view mark. And if I do 14 more uploads, I'll hit 125 uploads. That's pretty cool. So I'm curious, you guys, about recycling old content. Do any of you do that where you download an old video, maybe edit it a little as far as like refreshing your intro or your outro, and then like privatize the old video and upload the new one just to see if you can get, I don't know. I feel like doing that, like if your old video had any sort of ranking, you totally lose it. Oh, you're still waiting on your, I hope you're doing okay. Do you feel okay, Gio? Hopefully you feel okay. So, but Gio, I mean, what does it do to your channel if you do that? And let's talk non-monetized, and then let's talk monetized. So if you're non-monetized and you have an older video and you hide it, you make it private, and then let's say, you know, you download it, you re-upload it, give it a slightly newer title, something, maybe you've done a little better research and you've got a better title, and you give it a better thumbnail and a better description and better tags. What does that do with your content and your channel? Obviously, if the minute you hide an old video, the rankings are gone on it, right? But what, you'll make a 2020 video of all the stats and leave the one, okay. Well, I'm just curious, like what does that, what are the benefits of doing that? I mean, I can think of some obvious ones, but what also are the detriments of doing that? Because I did that at somebody's suggestion, and I picked like the wrong video. I took a video that actually was ranked quite well, and then made it private, and then you know, I gave it a new thumbnail and whatever, gave it a new title. But I think that was probably stupid because I had a lot of views on that old video and I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. In my opinion, that was probably not smart on my part. It will make your videos rank better. Is that just because you're getting content out and it's repeat content, even though you've hidden the old content? I'm just curious how, like, you know what I mean? Like, is there certain videos you should not do that on and certain videos that, yeah, you should definitely do that on? Like, or is it like sky's the limit? Yeah, I haven't deleted. I would just make them private. The only stuff I've deleted is like, I had a couple of hiccups trying to start a live stream like a week ago. And like, there were like 4 minutes of live stream. I deleted those because 4 minutes of me going, what? You can't hear me? What? Is not worth saving on my channel. But everything else it's saved. It's marked private. So, your message on new uploads and live streams. But yeah, I'm just curious. Haven't got any red flags though. Didn't delete any of my old videos or not even placing it. So I accidentally like tried to upload very similar content one time and YouTube, like the studio was like, this is the same video you uploaded. And I don't even think that they had the same name. You know, like the file I was up, I don't think was even like named the same, but it recognized the video as being like same content. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not going to do it. Heather, I am not doing anything like that right now because I'm, you know, in review, but I just mean for, you know, the future. So, Right's Way of Crazy. Exploring with Heather gave you a puppy for your pack. That is so awesome. All right, so my other computer's got some Windows updates going on. Boring. Hopefully that won't kill my stream. I gotta be careful here. But yeah, beware of viral videos. It will hit. So what do you mean? Can you explain that further, Gio? Beware of viral videos. It will hit you up. I'm curious what you mean by that. See, this is the stuff I find totally fascinating, is to spend some time like learning. This is a perfect example. Hopefully you're willing to expound a little on that, Gio, because I think that's fascinating. Let's see here. I'm going to go back out of my studio. New packmate. So you might get another one if I can get the all the updates done. It's kind of going. I'm looking at your hey, look at that. You're in my search, Gio. Oh, yeah, videos that don't belong to you, beware of them. But what do you mean by I would never, I don't download other people's videos to make recycled. That is like, people that do that, you're never going to get monetized. That's basically copyright violation. I don't know why people do that. I get it. Like people, they'll videotape themselves watching something and do a reaction video. And I know YouTube's okay with that, but I still think that's a bad idea because you're like walking the line right there. Yeah. Ooh, look at your Channelytics. Ooh, that is cool. I like that. Okay, so the TubeBuddy, I do like that Channelytics thing. All right, pretty cool. So how to use it? Oh, yeah. So Right's Way of Crazy, if you go on to Cyber Mustang TV's channel, he does have some really good how-to videos. 3 weeks ago, he's got YouTube Studio, how to use and read your YouTube. I think this is analytics. Yeah, your analytics. And then A week prior to that, he's got how to rank up videos, tips on how to let your channel grow. So that's what I was thinking, Heather, is just something that maybe it was like a hard miss when he uploaded it. It was a good video, but like maybe like the title was way off or you didn't tag it properly. That's kind of what I was thinking. That was kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, he does. I know. I've been so busy. I haven't been able to like watch stuff like that. And now that I've kind of backed off and I'm taking time for myself and my family, I'm going to catch up on these videos because I was, like before I started my channel, I was watching all this kind of stuff. And then of course I got sidetracked and now I'm going to spend some time like just definitely. And the links available through the studio are awesome as well. All these types of how-to videos. Add more spice into it. Right. Yeah. Do some sort of refresher, some new graphics, some new whatever. Definitely. You always got to spice it up a little bit. But yeah, these are all awesome. So I'm going to add save to watch later. So I'm adding a bunch of Geo's videos to my save to watch later. Not that one. Where? And then I will watch them tomorrow. Let's see what else we have. What else do you want us to watch, Geo? You got any more how-tos? Got a lot of good gaming stuff on here. How to do Q. I don't need to do that. Know how to do that. Well, I appreciate it, Geo. It's good stuff. I do like. Oh, hello. I do like the TubeBuddy, the Channelytics that pops up. This is pretty cool. So I guess I agree. The TubeBuddy is pretty sweet on the computer for sure. Wasn't real excited about it on my phone, but now I can see why it's pretty sweet. So thank you. Data is amazing. I'm getting it. I might be a little slow, but I'm getting it. I think part of the problem is I was doing so much on my phone. Just never able to like sit and actually spend time looking at stuff on my computer. So I got a little more time now, which is good. This is pretty sweet. View compare your stats. This is pretty cool. You last 30 days, subscribers last 30 days. That's pretty sweet. So Wright's Way of Crazy, did you also download the TubeBuddy extension? Let's see, I'm going to go back to my subscriptions tab. So, Geo, real quick, because you were talking about it, when do you expect to hear back on your lab stuff? And are you feeling okay? I kind of was looking to see. You said you're okay, so you feeling all right? I mean, I take it you're assuming you're pretty sick. Oh, you don't use TubeBuddy. Okay, nor vidIQ. Okay, I got them both right now. Have it on your phone. I just did. Yeah, I know, right? That's exactly right. Wright's Way of Crazy. That is exactly what I was saying. Like, the phone thing didn't really. I don't know. I just never got into it. Like, I didn't find that it was a whole lot different than the YouTube studio. So I guess that was probably why I never really explored it further. So lesson learned. You learned it the hardest way. How's that, Geo? Just looking at what's popped up on my. Okay, so let's do National Crayon Day. We're going to try this again and see what's going on National Crayon Day. All right, Crayola, big shot. Crayola's ranking at the top. Good Morning America is in here. Just seeing who pops up now. So let's look in the filter and see what the auto filters are. Relevance, upload data. You guys noticed that if you log in under different browsers, that your YouTube searches are completely different because of the browser you're using? I've noticed that. I find that wild. Like, just that, like, it's just crazy, the differences. Use Google to compare things up. Yep, you can. Crayon video. Oh, you know what, Heather? Like, how old is it? Is it old enough to download and re-upload with maybe a new thumbnail and a new title instead of renaming it? Because I don't know. I had heard, and Gio, what are your thoughts? You know, Jonathan, if you're on here, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on going in after a video has been published and renaming it? I had seen some videos out there on YouTube from creators that say don't do that. It totally messes with the algorithm and can completely screw up your rankings. So what they said is you can change your, they suggested refreshing your thumbnail every 4 days, because then it refreshes your video. And I think that's a great idea, but I don't have time to do that. I could probably go in and change some of the, I made a whole bunch of the different various live stream. Let me see what I got on here. It's probably not. Yeah, bummer. Do I have any drafts in here? Well, the last draft I saved was in November. So girls, we were talking about the glam bag. This is my November 2019 Ipsy glam bag thumbnail. Makes me laugh. That totally makes me laugh. Your first 3 tags should be included in your, and your title and description for sure. Like, you definitely need to sort your tags. So your first 3 tags need to be your strongest tags, which is like I had talked about earlier. I've been putting my channel name in my titles, and they're also in my description. And they're also one of my first tags. I guess I'm trying to drive up my channel recognition. I don't know if it's working, but so Heather, is this a perfect example? If this video you're talking about, the crayon one, it's 8 months old, I'd say, I don't know how popular it was, but is that one that you could totally like put it on private, download it, give it a fresh thumbnail, whatever, change it up a little bit, however you want to do that, and then upload it again? Even if you just gave it a different thumbnail and a more relevant title, you know, boom, especially with your being monetized now. Yeah, don't spam your title and description with your tags. Exactly. I'm just trying to be consistent with my titling, you know, adding at the very end of it my channel name. And I'm sure that's probably overkill, and maybe I'll get away with doing it, but lots of videos, National Crayon Day. Everybody's using National Crayon Day exclamation point. There's a whole lot of videos with National Crayon Day exclamation point, and then there's, so here's your Wright's Way of Crazy. Here's your video, even though I saw it, it's on 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where'd it go? Oh, darn it. Hang on. I got to start counting again. Just trying to see where you are in the search. I got to turn some of this stuff off. There we go. Get that out of the way. And get that out of the way. Okay. 1, 2. 15, 16, 17, 18. You're 19 on my search now, Wright's Way of Crazy. It's funny because it says you've got no views on that video. So I know I viewed it. I know I thumbs up it, and I know I left you a comment on it. So that's really freaking weird. But that's YouTube, right? I mean, oh, hi, Ian. You're famous on YouTube. That's awesome. Well, you know, Heather, you can probably just download it out of your studio. If it is still published on your channel, you can just go into your studio and download it, because you can download anything that's in your studio. You can download it. Just go in there, find the video, click on the three dots, and click download. Yeah, I know, right? You watched it. I watched it. It's crazy. All right, hang on. Computer updates are done. Let that go. Yeah, so that's a load of horse hockey. I gotta be careful what I'm doing here. Blow up my computer. Blowing up the old computer. I have been a busy girl today, working. Stressful. So stressful. All right, so let me go. I went home. I'm going to research on National Crayon Day. Let's see what I get. Ooh, the famous YouTuber Kelly Maple, who has 1.33 million subscribers, is the #1 video in my search now. Beat out Crayola. And Crayola's thing was 3 years ago. Of course they are. Weird. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It didn't really change my. Oh, I think you're like 11 or 12th now. And it says you got 3 views. So I cleared out my cache on my this particular browser window, and it says you've got 3 views and that you uploaded an hour ago. So good stuff. All right, so we are going to go back into. Whoa, what the heck? Freak Fest on the old computer. It's old laptop. Riding the struggle bus. Google.com. Ooh, yeah, thank you. Trying to sign in on the other computer after all the updates. So yeah, your video is back up there again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're 11 on my search list right now. All right. Computer's gonna freak out. All right, we gotta do something real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. There we go. That is not what I asked for. Bad phone. Okay. I can't see my keyboard, you guys. Oh, that's lovely. All right, fingers crossed. Yep, there it is. Where is it? All right, send it again. Come on. You guys ever like have major issues with this like 8 million ways of logging stuff in? There we go. Thank you. All right, we're good. Crazy computer. So once I get logged in on that, because I just had a bunch of updates, I'm going to go Rights Wave Crazy on that computer and see where your video ranks. Different computer, different IP address, different account altogether. So Nash, nope, I don't want that. So this one, I'll be curious to see if it pops up at all, because this one is, I don't think follows you. It's interesting. It's a lot of the same searches that came up here. You're on there. Oh, seriously? Rights Way Crazy? You're on there. And this account doesn't follow you. Okay, so hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're 8. You are 8 on this one. And it's probably because this account follows this account. So it knows they're kind of like, so I'm going to click on it and we're going to watch it on this account. You can probably hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. All right, hang on. I got to mute this. It's very distracting. No, mute. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. That's interesting. So you were 8 on that one, which that account does not follow you yet, but that account follows my account. Interesting. It's good stuff. So you'll get another view, another like, and another subscriber. It's good stuff. So that's kind of fun. Fun, fun, fun. I'll have to do the same, Heather. So did you decide, Heather, what you're going to do? Have you looked for your crayon video? I think that's totally, if you can find it, download it, create a new thumbnail for it and upload it, why not, right? I mean, it's totally relevant content for the day. You'll get some views, maybe get a couple more coins in your paycheck, maybe be $5.05, right? Sure, no problem. So I'm not sure if Gio's still on here, or if he's still in here, Gio? About Jonathan? I don't think they might have popped off. Oh yeah, looking for the video. I was just gonna go look. Still look under your MVD now. Okay. Which yeah. Well, get some rest, Gio. You can't be healthy if you're not getting proper sleep, my friend. So Heather, which channel was it on? Oh, that's going to be awesome. They don't know it, right? I'm assuming they don't know it, or do they kind of know it? I mean, it is April Fool's tomorrow. Oh, God. Oh, ooh, which reminds me. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I need to do something. Where to go, where to go, where to go, where to go? Ah, darn it. Oh, here we go. So I was going to totally prank the hubster. I'm such a dork. Oh, I was totally going to prank the hubby. Oh, I didn't even like. All right. You guys, I don't want to say what I was going to do to him because I don't want him to know. I don't want him to find this video and know. Oh, funny, 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 funny. Okay, I got to do something real quick. I am hoping to prank the hubster. Woohoo! Probably won't happen tomorrow, but it might. But it might. If I can pull this off in the next week, I'll clue you guys in on this because it's so funny. Of course, he won't find it funny, but I'll find it hilarious. I would find it hilarious. Small drop of food coloring. So you don't think they'll see that? They don't pay any attention? That is funny. Okay, so I got to do this. Oh, you guys, why did I not? This is why I'm like, I've had no time to do anything lately, and shame on me. I had the perfect opportunity to prank the husband, and I total epic fail. That is not going to happen anymore. Gotta make sure I'm typing this in right. Oh my god, this is they're barely awake. Yeah, I'm not a morning person at all. Making sure I have this. Oh, hello. There we go. Okay. Getting him up at 7. Oh, I think you should be mean and get him up at 6. 6 o'clock morning. Make him make breakfast. Make him get up and do a workout. Yeah, we'll do that way. All right. We'll see if this ends up happening or not. Well, fingers crossed. I don't know if he's watching this, so I refuse to tell y'all what I got planned for him, but it may not even happen tomorrow. It probably won't happen tomorrow, but oh my God, is it going to be hilarious? It would be perfect if it happened tomorrow, but I mean, it's, well, I don't know. Oh, that would be amazing. I love it. Okay, sorry. I know, I've never been a morning person. Like these people who are like, I get up at 4 in the morning and I go work out at 5 o'clock and then blah. And I'm like, not me. Never have been a morning person. Never. Not once have I been like, yay, let's get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Or yay, let's get up at 5 or 6. Not me at all. So, yep. Okay. So, all right, I watched your video. I'm going to leave a comment. All right. Right's Way of Crazy, you got a new subscriber. Wink, wink, nod, nod. And you got another comment. That's my personal account that I don't associate with much of anything. I don't do a whole lot of subscribing on that account. So just so you know the deets on that whole thing. So Exploring with Heather. Shall we visit your Exploring with Heather? Yeah, right. So I'm looking. Oh God, Crab Rangoon. Hmm. I'm looking at your videos, Heather. They're like 8-ish months. Oh, National Crayon Day Shadow Art. I found it, Heather. It's called National Crayon Day Shadow Art. So it says it's 8 minutes and 33 seconds. It's on your channel. It says National Crayon Day Shadow Art. And then there's another one that's DIY 3-day Crayola floral art projects. So we're gonna watch that video. Whoa, let me get out of that. Let's see, go back to normal view. Default view, please. And it has ads. It's monetized. Interesting ad. Amazon Light Up Crafts. Probably because it's a crafty video. It's kind of fun. Light Up Crafts. That's the ad from Amazon. Crafty, crafty. It's not on food. Well, I do think that the algorithm kind of like, I was watching your food videos, so of course it brought up a big old steak commercial. Making me hungry. So let's see here. Oh, let's see what the second ad is. Meet your new instructor. Start learning. Masterclass.com is the next ad. All right, I got another one. I'm watching one of your videos, Heather, and the ads are cranking. This one is get Wikibuy for free. Get Wikibuy. Wikibuy.com. That's the ad. So I'm watching your monetized videos, and the ads are prevalent right now. Hopefully, running 2 videos here isn't totally interfering too much with the live stream, but so I think that would be a very interesting experiment, Heather, if you were to download that video, give it a new title, upload it, and publish it. That would be a very interesting experiment because you're monetized. Be very interesting. All right. Got your Magic Minerals video on right now. So, anywho, what other pranks you got going on, Right's Way Crazy? Thanks for reminding me. I don't know why. Between all this extra stuff going on in life with this pandemic, like my brain is just fried, burning the candle at both ends, constantly worrying about, my family and the craziness of moving my entire office home. Well, Heather, just download it out of YouTube. You can re-download it. Just go into YouTube Studio and download it. Call it whatever you want. Give it a new file name as it downloads. It'll download, and then you re-upload it back up in there. You probably have better internet than I do. If you go into your studio and you go to that video, all the little dot, the vertical dots, the vertical 3 dots, click on that, and there's an option to download your video. So you can always do that. You can always go back. Like if you lose videos that you've uploaded, you can always go back onto YouTube and download them from YouTube. I've done that once or twice. When I've accidentally deleted something and I was not wanting to delete. Of course, don't make it private because I'm in the middle of watching it. Right? It finally started because of the ads. Oh my God, really? Are you out in the sticks like I'm out in the sticks? We have this LTE antenna on the roof that like is just high enough to see the LTE tower off in the distance. I'm surprised I didn't have to put it on top of our barn. I actually am very surprised that I didn't have to put it on top of our barn. We probably could have done that. Could have gotten creative, run some cabling down through the barn, probably been able to find a way to stuff it underneath the driveway, that kind of thing. Yeah. Trees, like trees. Who would have thought trees are such a problem? But trees are a problem when the earth is round. Yeah. Trees are a problem. We've got our provider tower is actually, I can almost, if I look due east out of our house, the tower is, what is that? That's got to be almost a mile away. It's probably about a mile away, and we can see it. We can see the lights flash, but the provider actually has a tower that's due east, and then they have a tower that is probably 5-6 miles to the like northeast that my neighbors can get access to that one, but we couldn't because we're a little too low. My neighbor's a little higher up the hill, but this is kind of fun to watch your National Cran Day shadow art. This is pretty cool. Hair dryer to melt some crayons. Left you a comment. It's pretty cool. So anyway, what else can we talk about as far as channel growth? Heather, you've got all the great answers. One tower for the whole town. It's on a game ranch, huh? Wow. So is that an LTE thing? Are you like me? Is it LTE? I love the Brussels sprouts. That's awesome. Toothpaste Oreos. Oh, that is hilarious. Are you gonna eat the stuffing out and then restuff them? Because that's the best thing about Oreos is the stuffing. As long as they don't smell the minty toothpaste. Broadband. Yeah, we have 4G LTE broadband for our internet. And instead of paying for like the number of gigabytes we use, we just pay for the speed. So, I mean, I have been especially working from home, I have been absolutely using massive amounts of data because everything I'm doing now, I'm doing at home all day long. And then of course at night, if I'm on YouTube. So I have been just killing the amount of data we use, but that's cool. It's fine. It's just speed we pay for. And actually I wonder, oh, she got it. She got it. I'm hoping, you guys, I'm so hoping I can get this prank pulled off. Oh my God. Okay. Ah, she's like, oh my God. Ah, okay. I think I'm getting my prank on for the husband. Yes. This is awesome. I'm so excited. He will never expect it. He'll know what it is the minute he pulls in, but he will never expect it. It's funny. Okay. Just pay unlimited. Yeah, in the country, it's twice the amount for unlimited. That is, yeah, I know, right? Like you're everything that like living out in the country has its benefits, but living out in the country, like we get screwed over. It's annoying. I mean, it's 2020, and in order to get internet living out in the country, you practically have to sacrifice something to the internet gods. It's terrible. Wow. Oh yeah. Unlimited data would be around here would be like that as well. But so I was actually going to look. Let me see what she said. April Fool's prank coming on. Okay, so sorry you guys. I like so excited she got that. Yes. That is awesome. I just got to let her know. Um, hang on, guys. Okay, hang on. Just got to send her a couple warnings for my prank. Yeah, food and gas. Oh, I know. Food expensive, gasoline expensive, heating anything expensive. Okay, sorry. So I got to think about what I was going to tell you guys. See if I can figure out what we pay for. Okay, so Heather, you might find this interesting. So our internet provider has 4 packages, and it's literally you pay by the speed. And you want to talk about price, right? So 10 megabits per second, it's unlimited data, but it's the speed is just 10 megabits per second download, and it's 1 megabit per second upload. That's $70, and then 20 is so it's 20 download and 2 upload is $90. 30 megabits download and 3 megabits upload is $100. And then 50 megabits per second download and 3 megabits upload is $150. Granted, it's unlimited data, so you can go crazy, which clearly I'm doing. But yeah, you want to talk about expensive? I mean, it starts at $70 for unlimited. So, you're basically paying for speed. So right now, I believe we're on the 20 megabit plan at $90 a month. All right, got my prank on. I watched your videos, Heather. Woo. So I know, right? I mean, this is what I'm saying, but it is our only option. The only other option, and you probably have looked into this once, is that crappy satellite stuff, which is terrible. It's not even 10 megabits. It's like 3. I mean, it's horrid. You can't stream a movie even with it. So, yeah, it's expensive. So I am with you on the paying through the nose for any kind of internet connection. It blows. So Heather, what you could do is when there is a quiet time, when everybody in their, isn't on the internet, just go to speedtest.net or type in under Google, type in speed test, and Google has a speed test thing it'll send you to, and then it'll run through a test thing. It'll tell you your speeds. So I could probably do ours right now. I'm a little concerned because I'm streaming and I do have one video going, but let me just speed test. If I click on speed test in Google, Google brings up speedtest.net, which is the one I always use. And then all you do is you click on speedtest.net and you just click go. And it already identified who my internet provider is. So what I will do is, I don't want to kill my live stream. So I paused that video and it's going right now. Yeah, it could be. We'll see what it does. So it's pinging the download speed right now. It's almost 20 megabits per second. It's at 19. No, it's actually at 30. So they might have given us some free. Maybe we did pay a little bit more. Download is 30.2 something. This is where it struggles. This is where writers have trouble, the upload. They can't provide great upload. Okay, so my download was 30.6 and my upload is 2.25. I don't remember that we're paying for the 30, but considering everything going on with, maybe we are. Let me look up a old invoice. But the upload is 2.2 something. And of course, part of the problem is, I'm sure, is the fact that I'm on live stream. So I found a juice one. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, you got to definitely videotape all that. That's freaking hilarious. Oh my God. That is funny. That is hilarious. Cheese juice. I love cheese. I probably would too, but I don't. I think I also like orange juice. I think I might be like completely grossed out. Let me see what okay. So our invoice, this will tell me what our, so we are on the $100 a month one. We do pay the $100. We're on the 30 megabits. And that's what we're getting. So it's not like they updated us. So we are definitely getting it. I'm not quite sure if our upload speeds is what we're supposed to be getting, but considering I'm streaming right now, it's okay. But yeah, considering we went from having that crappy satellite internet where you couldn't even stream a movie to the, we started on the 10 megabits and we upgraded to the 30, which I'm so glad. But it's been amazing. So this is interesting. This speedtest.net place is reporting certain internet issues. Disney Plus apparently is reporting problems. IGTV is reporting problems, and whatever Neverwinter is. Have you guys ever heard of that? Neverwinter? Apparently they're reporting problems. I didn't know that this website did that, but yeah. So yeah, check out speedtest.net. It's great little feature. It's kind of fun to run it through your phone too. And the other thing it's testing is I'm on a Wi-Fi connection here. This laptop's on Wi-Fi, so I'm not hardwired in. Hardwiring this in would be probably a lot quicker, but I would need, well, okay, so you see right here, you see this? That thing right here on the wall in the background, that is our Wi-Fi router right there. because the connection and the service drops down the wall, and that's where we've got the connection into the house. So right there is our router. So I'm curious, Heather. I want to know what your speeds are. So yeah, we're paying $100 a month for internet. All right. So is this your other channel, Heather? It is. It's the Nighthawk router. It is. It's an older router. Not my favorite. I would have preferred, to be honest with you, I would have liked to have gotten Google's, but whatever. I would have liked to have gotten Google's, like done like a mesh situation. I think it would have been served a lot better throughout the house, but men just like to go out and buy crap and not consult the nerd ball in the house, the nerd in the house. I'm the nerdy one. They just go and ask some dorkwad in the store for a cheap router. And that's that's the second router, because the first one, I was like, no. So then he went back and at least he got a Netgear Nighthawk, but I was like, just let me buy the Google. And no, can't do it. So I'm secretly hoping that router blows up and I can get my mesh system set up, but whatever. I'm not going to whine, or I'll stop whining. I'm actually flipping through. So any of you guys with kids ever try, Google's got an app called Google Classroom. I never tried that. I'm actually going to click on that right now. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. But no, I'm not going to do it. Makes me wonder if I could use that for some sort of like hosting of a meeting or hosting something with our nonprofit. All right, Google devices. Yeah, I've never heard of it either, but there's a lot of stuff that Google does that I just, yeah, the Nest, the Google Nest, but I want to mesh it. So you got the Nest Minis, but I want to like do a mesh because this house is old. We live in an old farmhouse, and like I'm in the basement. My office here is in the basement, you know, the den, whatever you want to call it. The walls are literally about 9 inches thick as far as like the foundation. They're not like a normal foundation. Actually, I think they're closer to almost a foot thick in the old portion of the house. So, and everything is like, it's an old farmhouse, over 100 years old, that's been like added on in weird ways. And so it's real chopped up. And even this thing struggles to find its way all the way upstairs. So, I would love to get the Nest one with 2 extra points. I think having 3 Wi-Fi points in the house would be like perfect. We probably could get away with 2, but I kind of am a nerd burglar, and I would totally like to do 3. Plus, I think if we put them in the right place, kind of wondering if we could get like Wi-Fi out into the barn. Anyway, that's me being a nerd. Yeah, I want this. This is what I want. No, I want the Nest. Yes, that right there. Anyway, okay, sorry. A girl can dream. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, Google, I tried Classroom. I don't really want to know about it. Oh, I just said it and I woke up the assistant in here. Look at, isn't he cute? Oh, he's off. It's Baby Yoda. The child. Super adorable. Your video's still going, Heather. It ran a bunch more ads. I'm watching your most recent one over here. Aww. All right, you got a white. Aww. I'm trying to think of who. Oh, I don't have it here. I have my office back at work, which is pretty empty now. The Hubster gave me a 2020 calendar that had an appy on it. Let me see if I can find. I don't know if that's the right one. No. My friend has a horse that. Well, let me look at. I had to think about who I'm looking for. I bet you we're not even. Trying to remember what her name was. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty one. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a appy, friend of a friend of a friend's horse. I know. I am obsessed with Baby Yoda. Like, obsessed. It's embarrassing. Like, I had to, like, step back because the obsession was getting a little bit creepy. I don't know who created him, but they hit it out of the park because the whole internet was obsessed with Baby Yoda when The Mandalorian came out. I don't even subscribe to Disney Plus. I ran into it on YouTube and got sucked in. I'm afraid to subscribe to YouTube or to Disney Plus for like a month and like binge watch The Mandalorian because I'm afraid that I'm going to become a crazy obsessed psychopath about the child. So it's so adorable. I think what it is it's super cute. And then they added in all these adorable baby sounds and he sounds like a little cute cooing baby. And then he's so adorable. Yeah. Well, Heather, I get stomped on, like slobbered on. Everybody's shedding right now. So I get covered in dirt and hair every time I go out and see mine. So, and of course it's mud season, which makes it worse. And then last week, I had one horse try to colic and one horse blow a hoof abscess. So I was playing veterinarian last week because the veterinarians do not want to come out if they can avoid it because of coronavirus. So I was going to go back to YouTube. So yeah, I'm like in like 3 Baby Yoda groups on Facebook. My evil plan for tomorrow is in place. Thank you guys for reminding me tomorrow is tomorrow. Let me see if I can find some of my most adorable Baby Yodas. Not that anybody... See, now you got me on Baby Yoda. It's not good. Even my coworkers are like, enough of the Baby Yoda. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. There is never too much Baby Yoda. See? Times Person of the Year needs to be Baby Yoda, the child. I mean, he's so freaking cute. I mean, how can you not think that that's not totally adorable? And that video clip in The Mandalorian, when he walks up to the Mandalorian's leg and like looks up at him like, Daddy, oh my God, how cute. Yeah. I'm a little obsessed. Okay. No more Mandalorian, no more Baby Yoda. It's not healthy. And Anything else we can talk about, you guys, as far as YouTube channel growth? Definitely learned a lot of stuff here, and I want to keep talking about it because it's pretty cool. The TubeBuddy, I'm going to totally explore. Maybe I'll like that one better than vidIQ because I'm only using the vidIQ free stuff, but it looks like they do similar but different things. So have you guys, if you have the TubeBuddy, have you gone to like your homepage on your channel and looked at the channelytics that it brings up? It's kind of fun. Lifetime views, lifetime videos, last 30 days. You can totally edit it. Let's see here. Subscribers, videos. Let's get videos. Mostly my videos the last 30 days probably mostly have been the live streams. I've definitely done some uploads, but done a ton of live streaming. Channel tags. You make sure those are all relevant. Yeah, those look pretty relevant. I think I edited. So do you guys, have you set your channel tags, you guys? Have you set specific tags and you go into your studio and it's going to be, is it under general? I think it's under general. Let's go look. It's like channel settings or something. Because I'm trying to remember. It's kind of like where you set in your default uploads. And so it's settings. It's, you go into your YouTube studio and go under settings, which I'm going to open this. General channel. Let's see here. I need to do my watermark. I need to do my watermark. How do I want to do my watermark? I have an idea. Okay. I think I'm going to take my my little person, my little YouTube shows my face or whatever. I think I'm going to use that and make it, let's see, it needs to be 150 by 150. So we will do that. You can find it. Come on. I'll take the background out of that. It's a picture I took with, I'm trying to remember if that was a Facebook filter or if it was a Snapchat filter. I have a feeling it was a Snapchat filter. I think maybe I'll use that to brand my videos. There it is. That one. Right? Super easy to take the background out of because the background is barely anything. And it's square because they want 150 by 150 pixels and 1 megabit. Have you guys branded yours? Heather, I didn't think I saw that you've done like a branding video watermark. So I am going to do that. I think that will work. I will do that. Yeah, and my logo. Yeah, the logo or whatever. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use my picture for my watermark right now. Feature eligibility. Default features are enabled. Features that require phone verification are enabled. Yep. My upload defaults. Do you guys add? I have upload defaults. I find sometimes the defaults work great, and sometimes like none of my defaults go through when I'm uploading. Weird. But then we've got the default tags. I at least have a default tag of my channel name. It's pretty much all I've got going on. Community. Automated filters. Oh yeah, all the people that I banned. So when we first started doing live streams on my channel, we had a whole bunch of trolls come in and I banned them all. At least they're all, as a hidden user. Oh, I see who I can ban here. Okay, that's interesting. Well, that's where they show up anyway. You just paste their channel URL. So in order to ban someone from your channel, you go under the community setting and you just put the channel's URL in. So that's good information. And it blocks links in live chats unless myself or a moderator has put a, I've got that checked on, which is what I think smart, but so yeah, now I know where to ban somebody. Right, Heather? Oh, good stuff. I still got your video going. You've gotten a whole bunch of ads played here on your most recent video, Heather. I'm leaving you a comment. Again, it's my private account. Liked, comment, watched, subscribed. So good stuff. I'm curious. Hopefully someday I'll get to explore the monetization side of things. I don't know how long it's going to take. Every day I log in and I'm like, it's not worth looking. It won't happen. Do they actually send you? Okay, so when I actually qualified, I never got an email. I just logged in one day and boom, I kept checking. I knew I was close. Actually, I knew I was over my hours and I knew I was over my subscribers, and it was just taking a while for the algorithm to compile all that. And I got the email like 1 day or 2 days after I went through the whole process. So I was already like in review, and I finally got the email that said, you now qualify to apply for monetization. I was like, yeah, I already did that. So, yeah. So anyway, it was already behind. So I don't know if I'm just, I don't know, unlucky. I was up to 173 subscribers and I've dropped down to 170 now. You gotta love it. YouTube going through and plucking off people who are subscribers. Nothing else going on. But people don't know how to subscribe properly. They don't do it right. Commercial real estate business ad book of some sort. Commercialpropertyadvertisers.com is the ad right now. Oh, I'm jealous, Heather. I got the "you're not monetized yet" email. It was like a long time ago. Makes me sad. If I still have it, I'm gonna look at it and figure out, see. Today is the 31st. Letting my Gmail load. Where's YouTube? Here we go. I got it on March 19th was my apply for monetization. And today's the 31st. And I mean, I did it like as soon as it was ready to go, and it didn't take long. I figure it took 20 minutes to go through both steps. The longest part was the wait between like 2 and 3 to trigger. For 2 to be done to be able to trigger step 3, which is going under review. Yeah. Sad. Oh, I got a banana. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm jealous, Heather, that you got like that quick approval, because this really does weigh on you after a while. And I know, I mean, YouTube has just said it's due to the pandemic. But I mean, don't they realize they're missing out on ad revenue by like waiting and holding back on all of us who are in review? They're missing out on making money off of us. So it's kind of annoying, I think. Well, I think, you know, I think the algorithm sends an email letting them know whether they found anything that needs to be looked at. And I think if your channel is pretty clean, I don't think anybody really looks at it. So I'm just looking in the Creator Studio community. Updated channel status features page. So trending is becoming Explorer on the YouTube app. So they're going to rename in the YouTube app. They're going to rename what's trending. They're calling it Explore. Let's see, watch and discover. Let's see here. What do we got going on? I'm just looking at their featured posts. Updated channel status and feature page in YouTube Studio. Oh, so here it is. So if you go in through the YouTube Studio and you go into the community, update for creators on COVID-19 and the impact on our review teams, sorry. A check mark in Excel off your phone. You mean the hashtag thing? Oh, a check mark? Ooh. Yeah, I don't, on your phone, man. You sure it's not like a radial button that you just have to click? A lot of times they're just radial buttons that you have to like click, but. So Heather, have you read this update for creators message about how it's affecting people who are already monetized and then people who are in review? They basically said they've unleashed the algorithm, and the algorithm may do things that it probably shouldn't do, and that nobody's going to be around to check it, which I thought that was kind of interesting. Let's see, where does it say that? With fewer people online during this time, you may see an increase in videos being removed due to automated reviews and delays in response times from our support teams. Oop, there's my water bottle. Let's see, below are some facts. As a result of the new measures we're taking, we will be relying more on technology to help with some of the work normally done by reviewers. As we do this, you may see increased video removals without strikes in most cases, including some videos that may not actually violate anything. So it might be a total oops. Oh, it's an emoji. Well, yeah, there's definitely an emoji, but I didn't know if that was what you were talking about. So can you appeal the decisions? Yes. Will yellow icons appeals be delayed? Yeah. Yeah, there's a delay there. They're saying our review teams are still reviewing appeals for monetization decisions. They're not even talking about, let's see here, where's. Oh, there was somewhere they talked about people who are in review, but now I'm not finding it. And then everybody's complaining. Anyway, I'm frustrated. Yeah, Right Way Crazy. I never remember exactly where that is. The emoji. Rights, I got your message, my dear. I will message you. So I'm trying to find the emoji. Like that check mark is in a weird spot. Is it under like that little like the recycle triangle? Hey, have a good night, Heather. Thank you. I need to actually get to bed too because it's 10 o'clock. Oh, I found them, I think. There it is. There they are. I don't even know if you can see those. I have a hard time finding them sometimes, though. Yeah, me too. So I'm not sure if anybody else is on here. Thanks, guys. It's been 3 hours, and I think we covered some really cool, like, creator stuff. So thank you, you guys. Have a good night. Appreciate it so much. Anybody else that's on? I don't know if Jonathan or Gio, if you guys are on in the background, which I appreciate so much. But we are, we're going to go ahead and shut this down. So give her a thumbs up. Thanks for joining in, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Let me see if I can make my computer do this. There we go. Bye, guys.